A brand new airport opening in South Greenland? You know we had to be there. Join us for two momentous occasions in Greenlandic aviation history: the closing of World War II era airfield Narsarsuaq to commercial traffic, and the opening of a brand new terminal and runway for Qaqortoq, the largest town in South Greenland, previously only accessible by helicopter or boat. We start off in Nuuk, where we're just about to board the last ever commercial flight to Narsarsuaq. Welcome back to Greenland once again. Today is a very special day. We're taking the last ever commercial flight down to Narsarsuaq, important historic airfield in the south. And then tomorrow they're going to be inaugurating the new airport in Qaqortoq, which is nearby. It's going to be the new gateway. And I'll be coming back up here tonight in order to catch that inaugural. Meanwhile, Sophia's got a slightly different mission.
Yeah, I'll be staying in Narsarsuaq and then take a helicopter down to Qaqortoq to then greet the arrival of the first flight there. We spoke to somebody from Air Greenland today that yesterday they already did the very first trial flight there, but it's going to be the first commercial flight touching down there, so that's going to be exciting.
It sounds like the test flights, the proving flights went well, so that's good. Everything's ready for tomorrow. We're going to check out this whole new chapter in Greenlandic aviation. Narsarsuaq has been the primary gateway to South Greenland for years, primarily because of its long runway. In that way, it's similar to Narsarsuaq, which used to be the hub for the A330 flights from Copenhagen and started life as a military airfield as well.
Welcome aboard this Greenland Sea flight bound for Narsarsuaq. The flight time to Narsarsuaq is estimated to be 1 hour and 15 minutes.
Mind you that smoking and the use of e-cigarettes is prohibited on board.
Can't hear anything you're saying. You got the wrong side up. Do that again.
I do this for a living. So the captain said a couple of words about how this is a obviously very special flight, because afterwards the Narsarsuaq Lufthafen will be closed down. It will be downgraded to a helipad, and then tomorrow Qaqortoq will be opened. So from then on, Dash 8s will fly there. The runway is actually 300 meters shorter than the runway in Narsarsuaq, so as an alternate airport for aircraft flying over from Europe to the US, that's not available any longer. Now there's coffee and cake.
I love that. I don't hear a word you're saying, but you're so close to me and I can't hear a word you're saying.
So if you ever fly Dash 8, this is a pro tip, like bring yourself some earplugs. So it's incredibly noisy in here.
We love these planes, but they are a bit noisy.
Whose plane is?
Some of these planes are 25, 30 years old. And yet they look newer than a Boeing if you look inside. Most Boeings. I mean, 777, 737, you know. Narsarsuaq Airfield was built in 1941 by the US as a key mid-Atlantic refueling base for moving troops and equipment in the war. Neither one has a large community attached, with Narsarsuaq home to just over 100 people, the population mostly there to serve the airport and the tourists that come through to explore the nearby region. As they make the shift to the new airport in Qaqortoq, many of those people are moving along with it. Luckily, the weather was a lot nicer down south, and we made a very scenic approach over the runway, then out over the water, doing a big loop to turn back and land. Narsarsuaq is famous for tricky terrain surrounding the airfield, but from our perspective that just makes for even better views. Thank you.
All right.
All right, Narsarsuaq, beautiful approach in here and a beautiful day. Much nicer weather than in Nuuk. Down here we're in the south. This is the vacation zone of Greenland.
Is it?
No, but you get slightly better weather down here.
Yeah.
And some trees too.
That's very nice.
That's really fascinating. I've never seen Greenland with trees. And this marks the end of fixed wing operations into Narsarsuaq. When we leave on this same plane in about an hour, hour and a half, it'll be the last fixed wing flight out, at least commercial. They'll maintain this as a military outpost potentially, and they'll maintain it for helicopter service to the wider southern Greenland region. But Qaqortoq will become the new gateway.
That is so nice.
So you're also going to Qaqortoq?
Yeah, tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Yeah, nice.
They ordered me to do a live stream
That's
on
fun.
the last arrival and departure, and then we'll take a boat to Qaqortoq.
Perfect. Okay.
Nice.
We'll see you there tomorrow then. Yeah,
Good.
nice.
Thank
All
you.
right, see you tomorrow.
We'll get to chat with these pilots in a minute because I'll be riding in the jump seat on the way back to Nuuk.
So sad.
But first, here's a bonus Ukraine-registered Antonov An-26B, kind of stealing the spotlight, albeit unintentionally, I imagine, on its way from the US to Europe. How cool is that? And as always, we were busy handing out keychains to Flight Radar 24's many fans on this island. If you ever see us out there filming and flying around, make sure to flag us down. Quite an emotional one here at Narsarsuaq, wrapping up. It's time to catch this Dash 8 back to Nuuk. For me, Sophia gets to ride on a helicopter over to Qaqortoq. I'm kind of jealous about that. Hope you have a nice ride on that thing.
Thank you.
takeoff checklist. B4 takeoff checklist. Ground range lights. Checked. Caution warning lights. Yeah. Clear. Cabin secure receive. Flight all check. Clean on me. B4 takeoff checklist. Complete.
Go ahead.
We'll depart 24 Scorpion and 180 og ja, flyve over 2000 og så northbound.
Roger that.
Taking off, yes sir. Hard for the arms, set point 975. Festungan kauin manualim sengus sengus suoraan naumang put up northbound yang terkau semut right yes set line power set your powers yes.
Was that departure a standard departure, or that was special for this last flight?
Special. He right across Narsarsuaq, there's the sheep farm called Inoli, where my father grew up, and my grandfather and grandmother are buried there. So I just want to say that's hello.
Oh wow, so that's beautiful.
Yeah, so it's not standard at all. We'll make usually a right turn towards Qaqortoq. But this time, last goodbye.
That's so nice.
Yeah.
And then they got a good view of us from the airport as well. I guess.
Yeah. They choose us, Nikolai and I, to fly this because we have been living in Narsarsuaq when we were kids.
Okay.
Yeah.
now that Gabe is en route, it's time for my Greenlandic helicopter ride. In case you didn't know already, scheduled helicopter service is a key part of Greenland's aviation network because so many settlements and towns don't have runways where fixed-wing aircraft can land. So when you're headed out beyond the main towns here, you may very well end up connecting to a helicopter, and for locals, this is a regular part of life. Air Greenland has 16 helicopters in its fleet, with 9 Airbus AS350, since renamed to H125, and 7 Airbus H155. They also have 2 of the larger H225, which operate search and rescue missions in partnership with the Danish Arctic Command. We did a video on board of one of those a few years back. Link in description. Today's ride is on board the lighter single-engine AS350. And, well, I hope you enjoy these views as much as I did. Cruising altitude of around 3,000 feet meant stunning Greenlandic vistas for the entire 25-minute ride. In Qaqortoq at the helipad, there was a little greeting party there as well.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I'm about to get a little introduction to the South Greenland wilderness, as due to a shortage of hotel rooms here, I'm staying in a mysterious spot out near the new airport tonight. And here we are.
So this is where I was dropped off, so this is where I went first to figure out if I sleep there, but my house is this here. Room tour!
Definitely very unique, plus came with a beautiful Arctic fox. See you in the morning. We are now at breakfast and getting ready to open this airport up for real today, while Gabe is back in Nuuk getting ready to board the first ever commercial service down to Qaqortoq. One highlight over here, frog face cakes for breakfast. Plus, I got to witness the first bag to ever be checked onto a flight out of the new JJU. Over to Nuuk for the first flight.
Welcome back to Nuuk Airport for round 2 of this special week here in Greenland, where now we're taking the first flight to Qaqortoq in the south. It's going to be the new gateway for the south of Greenland. That also means that Narsarsuaq now closed. We saw that yesterday. It was a surprisingly somber experience, actually. People are really sad about that. This place has a lot of history. A lot of people are having to leave. They've lost their jobs there. They're moving, many of them over to Qaqortoq, where a lot of the things will be happening instead now. And that may be a positive in some ways and great for the development of Greenland and its tourism and its ability to handle visitors with a new, more modern airport and a place that's more suitable, maybe, for operations. But, of course, there's some loss there, too. So, anyway, today is the fun day. Today is the exciting day. People at Qaqortoq, no doubt, super excited to see this first commercial flight ever come into Qaqortoq, and I'm going to be on board. And we've got Sophia on the ground there waiting for us. So that's extra fun. We'll get all the angles, and at the very least, I'll get you a good window view landing down in Qaqortoq today. This flight includes not only the current Prime Minister of Greenland, but also the previous two, plus an overall who's who of Greenlandic politics, tourism, and aviation. And me. What a fun thing to get to be a part of this.
From intersection Bravo, let me check the numbers here. I'm excited. Very good for the first flight to Qaqortoq. I was born in Qaqortoq, so it's a lot of thoughts and feelings. We'll take 04 for departure via intersection Alpha. And Nuuk Greenland 441 will take a right turn out. 990722. Southern contingency 2 mile left turn, track 240. Before takeoff checklist. Before takeoff ground lines lights. Checked. Caution and warning lights. Clear. Cabin secure. Then received. Flight controls. Check leader on to main. Before takeoff checklist complete. Your brakes. My brakes. Your powers. My powers. 99 for road. Yeah. Take off. Airfield Greenland 441 departing runway 04. Right turn. Out for the south, set power 99.5. 99.5. Don't be. Pause. 60. Checked. V1. Rotate. Positive climb. Gear up. Gear up selected. The object. Select heading mode. Acceleration altitude. Flaps up. Flaps up selected. Flaps up checked. Checked. Set climb power. Climb power. Enjoying yourself?
Yeah, I love it here.
This is your first time in the Greenland, I say?
No, I've been in
God, I wonder how many times. I would say probably done about 15 to 20.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
On behalf of Air Greenland, we thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, I requested this flight a few months ago because I was born in Qaqortoq, went to school there, but early in my childhood we moved north. But I have both on my mother's and father's side, I have family in Qaqortoq, and my oldest son, he was baptized in Qaqortoq as well. So it means a lot to me to be on this first flight.
Lovely. Is there anything you have to prepare to go into this airport that's brand new to everybody?
Not so much. The navigation-wise, it's sort of a GPS. It's called Antonov An-26B, and it's like a standard way to fly in all sorts of airports that use that type of navigation. So it's just some different waypoints. For now we only have the RP approaches, but eventually we'll get the localized approaches as well, but they're not quite ready yet. We were mostly used to the localizer and the GPS approaches, but now we have the ILS Nuuk. That's a good thing, we have the ILS.
Yeah. It's a nice thing to have when the weather gets bad, I guess.
Yes, yeah. It's very good.
For missed approach, we'll follow the published missed approach procedure. It says climb straight ahead to Quebec Oscar 11 Mike, then a right turn direct to Quebec Oscar 610, and the right turn again to Big Clue.
Yeah.
And join holding at 3,000 feet. The minimum is at 1,000 feet, and the missed approach altitude is 3,000. So that's a threat as well. We'll get up there pretty fast. We'll have to be careful not to overspeed any flaps or anything. We can set it up to 5,000 as well. Sure. Just to be sure. No DMEs yet.
Yeah.
So the only thing we have is the RP approach. And once we get in contact with the AFIS, try and hear him out how the weather looks all around the place.
For sure.
Also from the runway 29 approach sector, if you can see that.
Yeah. Do perfect.
So hopefully right brake towards the lake for a visual approach overhead the town.
Yeah.
And you will, once we brake right, you will set up the RP29 approach with initial approach fix of Selkie, and we'll have that in the FMS.
Hello, multiple high-vis lady. Truly a new era beginning for the people of Qaqortoq and for this region, with this brand new gateway to welcome visitors and residents alike. It was an honor to be a part of this. Many thanks to Air Greenland and Greenland Airports for making this possible. So here we are in Qaqortoq for a few hours. We get to check it out after that very important historic milestone for Greenland and its airports. First flight into Qaqortoq, which is super cool. Exciting day for this town, this community, where now they get to have fixed wing flights and a direct connection to Reykjavik, a lot easier connectivity from here, and new chapter starting in Greenland aviation. As always, really fun and a privilege to be invited to witness some of that and to be here for a little while. And really interesting as well to hear about what goes into building an airport, developing airports in a place like this where it's just so much more remote, so much more difficult. Just the logistical side of that is a huge challenge. And the fact that they're able to pull it off is pretty impressive, I would say. Don't you agree?
I'm literally just standing. Yeah, actually it was really nice to see how excited people were also when you landed. There were so many people standing on the little hills surrounding the airport. Unfortunately, I couldn't actually see you guys landing, but like whenever this is getting a bit, oh, interesting.
Yeah, excitement. As you can see, it's a big day, it's a big thing. I would be excited if I lived here. It'd be great.
Yeah, I mean, it's such a big difference as compared to like that helicopter was on last night that seats 5 people as compared to now like having an actual aircraft connection to come here. So before, or people would take a boat, and the amount of times also they couldn't even come here, flights were cancelled because of the weather. So that's also something that if you're watching this and you're planning to travel to Greenland, please bear in mind that you have a little bit of wiggle room at the end of your trip if you have to catch a flight out, because it does happen that your flight gets cancelled and you get stuck somewhere for multiple days in a row.
Yeah, what I tell people is that you should go in expecting that plans maybe will and likely will even change, and maybe try to embrace that. You might find it's kind of nice to go with the flow out in the remote Arctic here.
Yep.
Anyway, thanks for following along. In Qaqortoq, South Greenland, I'm Gabriel Lee.
Sophia brooding.
See you next time.